Okay, so our project for the cloud computing module is SpendAI. We basically want to create a intelligent platform for users to track their spendings, and we have multiple features that actually allow this. So let's get started. Here we have the login page. We'll skip the reset password and sign up features. So immediately we can see that this user is in the tier 1. Okay, so let's go to pricing first to discuss about the tiers. Currently, we have the tier 1 plan where we have the basic budget setting, basic analytics in the homepage, and a basic receipt upload. So as you can see, this is the budget setting. We can set our monthly budget or yearly budget, and this is the model for it. So these are the features available, and then the basic analytics here, we can see the graph. So you can see our spending for, let's say, the past 3 months, past 2 months, you can see the spendings by the category as well. And based on the past months, we can also see the pie chart for better visualization and our transactions. Next, we also have the upload receipt feature, which is part of the basic feature. So our application aims to track user spendings, and this is obviously through manual entry through these columns here, or we can do it automated by uploading a picture. So let's say I have a receipt picture here, as you can see, a total amounting to $633. We can extract the details for the receipt image, and this will take some time. Oh, but as you can see, we have actually using AI abstract the details of the receipt as well as the individual items, like you see bill chanti, quantity 3, unit cost 114. And we can just simply click create receipt here to add it to our transactions. Yep. So this is the upload receipt feature, and now these are all the tier 1 features. So for tier 2 features costing $2 a month, it basically includes 2 additional features, which is the financial goal setting and the data export. So as you can see, we can't actually access the goals segment here. We also can't access the chat. For the settings page here, this is a tier 2 and above feature, so we cannot export our data into a CSV. But if we do an upgrade, so you can see tier 3 AI chatbot, it's also restricted for now. But let's do tier 3 upgrade. We can also choose annual billing. So we can either do a cut or do a pay now. Okay, so this is obviously a simulation. So after this, okay, we are subscribed. You can see we have a tier 3 annual subscription, and these 2 features are now unlocked. Okay, so for financial goals, this is basically how users can track their savings across their different goals. So you can see that we currently have 3 different types of goals: saving for down payment. You can see the progress, how much remaining, the percentage, the priority, P1 being the highest. You can also see saving for Thailand trip as well as saving for kids' tertiary education. Okay, if you were to set a new goal, you can say saving for car down payment, perhaps 20,000. Target date, maybe we want to have it done by Jan of 2027. This would be a rather short-term goal, I would say. Car, maybe we have P5 is on the highest priority. Okay, you can see that, okay, I made a typo here. Let me modify. So at any point of time, they can also modify their goals. Okay, so let's say they have all these goals here. They can individually contribute to each goal. Let's say they want to add by themselves $100 to this BTO down payment because there's spare cash lying around. Then you can add it to this progress. Alternatively, they can actually do this thing called allocate savings. So what it does is perhaps someone has gotten a year-end bonus of $30,000 and they want to allocate it automatically across their financial goals. We can calculate allocation. So what it proposes is we add 7.5k to the Thailand trip first because it's the earliest deadline. So the proposal is based on the goal deadlines as well as the priorities. Next will be for the BTO down payment. Then the excess will be for the car down payment. So you can just click confirm and allocate. So we have a goal achieved. So the idea is the users can just save a fixed the users can just save a growing amount in their bank, and they will not have to worry about how to split that amount saved across their different goals because the app does it for them here, as you can see. Okay. We also can do a projection calculation. Let's say we are gonna save 100 monthly. Let's calculate projection. We can clearly see that 100 a month is not possible for us to reach our deadline because that the projected completion in this case will be here compared to our deadline that we have set in our goals. Okay, so let's do something more realistic, perhaps 6,000 a month. Then we can see actually with 6,000 a month we can be way ahead in our goals. So this is the tier 2 feature, financial goals. And moving on, so the next tier 2 feature is a data export. So we can go to the settings page. Now we have unlocked this. We can actually export our spending data to, let's say here. Okay. So let me open the CSV that I've just downloaded. And as you can see, their spending data by the receipt is actually exported as a CSV file. So this can be for their different use cases. If they prefer to have it in Excel, they can actually see this in this view format. Okay, moving on to the tier 3 feature, which is the AI chatbot. This is actually one of the most important features that we would like to highlight. Okay, so going to the chat page, you can see that on the left, I already have an existing conversation called AI Insights. So let's load it up. So previously I asked it to list all spendings in a cooling category. It tells me that, oh, okay, we have spent $695 and the breakdown. Then what did I spend on Uniqlo in specific? I actually spent for a winter jacket. So you can see this is quite accurate because it's using an RAG and it's on the MongoDB Atlas. So for the home, you can see that, I only have data for the past 6 months seeded. So you can see that for clothing, I actually did spend $695 as mentioned by the AI chatbot. Then perhaps let's try next prompt. What was my largest spending in others category, and how many percentage did this spending take up in the category? And we are waiting for the AI response. So our largest spending in the others category was actually for the Samsung tablet, as you can see, and this is also accurate. And now I can also create a new chat. I can rename it or I can delete the chat. But let's say for this new chat, give me financial insights on how I can better reduce my spendings across all categories. So it gives us an explanation of spending data, and it's saying that our food expenses are the highest. So as you can see, this personal chat AI chatbot, it basically ingests all the receipt information, perform a RAZ search on it to actually give us a better insight on how to manage our finances, or if we have a quick question like this, you can answer us pretty accurately. And this is the tier 3 feature for the AI chatbot. So for $5 a month, they can have access to this AI chatbot um, with the API provided by us. Yep, and this is the end of our project. Thank you.